All right, y'all. This is your girl PS, your auntie, and we back at it again. And what we talking about today, how 10K can change your financial future. Well, look, as I stated to you yesterday, it's personal. It is personal. And so the things that I'm putting in this video are not because I'm an expert and I'm this, that, and the third, and I know. These are things I had to research because I have to get to 10K, right? So anyway, that's what we are addressing. We're addressing um, what 10K would do. So anyway, we're gonna get right to it. Number one, it provides a financial safety net, because what I have found, and even maybe you can attest to that, most of our problems can fall within a range. They typically fall within a 10K range. So when we have like an emergency that consists of a car repair, I know I have car repair, maybe a medical bill or something like that, some unexpected expense that can send us into a tailspin, and it can mess us up financially. And I know, because it has happened to me. But what happens when we have that safety net, that cushion, that it allows for us to not go into putting things on our credit cards or taking out a credit card, right? Or even taking out loans. So that's what that does. That's the number one thing. It provides a safety net. So we're gonna get into number two. Number two is it allows for the freedom of debt, because when you have 10K, most of what we have tends to go, as far as debt goes, towards credit cards, as I just said before. Well, all it takes is one thing to happen unexpectedly, and it can send us into a tailspin financially. So when we have that cushion, that safety net, of 10K, you don't have to get bogged down with a credit card payment. And usually the credit card payments is racked with interest like 20%. 20% interest that accumulates and accrues over time. So what happens is that when you have the freedom that comes with that safety net of 10K, which I'm working towards, which I am wholeheartedly working towards, what happens is that it allows for us to pay down the debt without accumulating this high interest that really can be used towards something that is more substantial, which is building wealth for ourselves, instead of just always paying a debt or something like that. I know I felt like that. It was like, anyway, I'm saying these things because I know I'm going to do it differently this time, right? Number three, why do we need 10K? We need 10K because it also provides confidence for us. It makes for confidence in us. When we become confident in ourselves with building 10K, that we are not financially, we don't have the anxiety, we don't have the stress. Money and the lack thereof can stress us the hell out. I know we have been taught that money is the root of all evil. No, money is not the root of all evil. They even say the love of money is the root of all evil. No, that ain't the root of all evil. Not having no damn money is the root of all evil, and that's just the damn truth. It is the root of it, because it make people do some crooked stuff to get it. And see, I'm not about that life, but still, you know what it can do to people, right? So that's what it does. It can boost your confidence. And then, what happens is that once you have your confidence built in getting 10K, because that's how I'm feeling the 10K. I have to feel the 10K. You have to feel the 10K before it comes. Is that, that when you become confident in one thing, like if we crush this goal, when we crush this goal, because we're going to crush this goal, that it also affects our decisions that we make in other areas of our life, like our careers and things of that nature. It boosts our confidence in, oh, you can trust yourself, right? That's one of the main reasons, one of the residuals that comes along with gaining financial freedom. Your confidence in yourself comes. You're like, oh, okay, I trust myself. Yeah, because who do we are to ourselves when we can't trust our own decisions? We don't trust ourselves. We're not going to make decisions that are really sound. We're going to just make these willy-nilly crazy decisions, right? So anyway, number four, what does having 10K allow us to do? It allows us to invest. It allows us to invest. It allows us to invest in things that is really going to help us. It allows us to get into what is it? I think it's ETFs. Now I'm not familiar. Like I said, I had to do this research and come up with these things, index funds and things like that, so that we can invest our money. And investing our money is so that you can get dividends. That's what a dividend is. Dividends come off of that, right? So that we can invest our money. We can't invest our money if we are racked with bills, if we are racked with debt. We that's why we baseline shoot for 10K. 10K will get you in the clear, right? It will get you somewhere financially where you won't just be I won't be frenzied, in the past. I see my mistakes and I'm correcting them, right? So that's number 4, the investment ability that comes with 10K. And even anyway, in that investment. Number 5, passive income. Because I just thought about that. I was like, we hear about passive income, we always think about like an Airbnb or what's passive in what other passive income, like if you had a little, like a, no, I won't say a little, like you had a stand store and you were selling like a digital product or something like that, or a course or something like that. But really a passive income can come from you taking your money and investing it like in a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust, or in a high yield saving accounts. Now I've heard people that that are pretty good with money say that saving money is not about nothing, and the only way you're doing yourself anything valuable by saving money is if you put it into a high yield saving account. And a high yield is just that. You're going to yield with 10K. You will yield a bigger bottom line quicker, right? You'll get more of a bottom line quicker. So if you're going to save some money, that's where you can make passive income, by putting it into a savings account, right? So that's number what? That's number 5, passive income. I believe we at number 6. Number 6 is, don't get mad at me. Oh, it gives you the freedom to take calculated risk. I was really trying not to look at my notes, y'all. Don't charge it to my heart. But it gives you the freedom to take calculated risks, because you have that cushion. We have that cushion, right? We can start to think about a career move, or going to school, or taking a course or something like that, because we have that financial cushion. That I didn't, and now that I come to think of it, I didn't really think about it. I wasn't taught. Right? So this is where I change and do a shift in my mindset. And like I said, this is for you as well. I hear that people are, money's gonna always be on our mind, right? Money's gonna be on our mind, money's gonna be on our mind, money's gonna be on our mind. But I'm all about us let's be proactive, right? Let's be proactive in how we approach this. So let's do this with at least like 10K. 10K is a good place to start, right? What it also does too is that it improves our cash flow and money management. When we think about that, we improve our cash flow and our money management when we start at 10K. As I said, a lot of our problems begin like in between the threshold of 10K. And when I go back over my own financial situation, we 8 minutes in, when I go over my own financial situation, I have to be honest with that. I was like, dang, I couldn't master that. I didn't know. And it's not about lamentation and beat myself up, but I do see the comparative analysis from the past to now. It was like I came across money, I just didn't know what to do with it. I just didn't. It was like always going towards a bill, and it was like I wasn't savvy to understand to build a nest egg with it or something like that, or even start on that. I did have 401ks and things like that. So what it allows is money management. Like we age our money when we have 10K. It teaches us what's really important. Like we won't just be so quick to just spend our money. We'll hold on to it quicker, instead of, oh, do I really need that bag? Do I really want this? Do I really want that? And I don't want to paint the picture of, because I'm not frugal living. Even though I'm not where I want to be financially, I'm deliberate now with what I do. I've made lists upon lists upon lists upon the things that I want. And I see that because I've been deliberate in what I've wanted, I haven't really changed from my list hasn't gone crazy because I don't have the money. I'm working towards the money, right? It hasn't like, oh, that's what you're saying right now because you don't have it. No, 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 no. I really am deliberate about what it is that I want. It hasn't changed. My list hasn't changed. I have a couple of lists. I'm a list writer, by the way, y'all. And the things that I want, but I'm just deliberate about what it is that I want. Do I really want that? Do I really need that? Do I really this? Do I really that? If I don't really care about that, my list hasn't changed, you know? So yeah, that's what it does. It makes for money, better money management, right? And it allows us to age our money. And what it does also is that it gives us the freedom to make calculated risks. It gives us the freedom to go, okay, well, that makes sense to do at this time, right? Um, we have the financial stability to make an calculated risk, because they say that too, scared money don't make none either, right? It's not about just sitting there biting our fingers all day and oh my god, we this and the third. No, when we have that safety net and we feel secure, it's like, okay, that makes sense to do. It's about growing your money intelligently. And then lastly, this is one of the things is it creates the momentum for bigger financial goals. And that would make sense to happen too, because when we think about it, it's like, yeah, well, if I can do 10K, then surely I can manage 12K. If I can manage 12K, then I can manage 20K. If I can manage 20K, then I can manage 50K. Right. That's what it does. It builds momentum for bigger financial goals and things of that nature. So that's what that's about. And that's what I'm about here with y'all. I want to take you on this journey with me, and I want y'all to engage and let me know how many minutes we in. We in 12 minutes, y'all. This it always fascinates me that when I start talking and then the camera just keeps picking up, and I'm 12 minutes in before I even know it. And I swear I don't have nothing to talk about, how I'm gonna get there. But anyway, yeah. It builds momentum for bigger financial decisions because our confidence, like we said, one of the things that comes with the financial safety net that we build for ourselves, start with 10K, is the confidence we build. Dang, I did that. I knocked that. Yeah, you did your big one with that, right? And that's what that's about. It is about building confidence so that we trust ourselves. Because who are we to ourselves if we can't trust ourselves, right? We have to trust ourselves, and that's what it's about. I have to trust myself. You have to trust yourself, and that's it. We have to trust ourselves in order to become financially free, right? We want to be free of debt, right? And now I heard that there's such thing as good debt too, but we'll get into that as we grow, right? Because I'm not here to act like I'm a financial advisor and I know this and the third. These are things I'm learning along the way in order to improve my situation, and hopefully what I'm saying is of benefit to you, right? Because you're talking to somebody that's not up here, that's not above you. That we starting like we right here. We might be eye to eye with each other, right? You may be a little bit ahead of me. I don't, it don't even matter. Long as you know this, I'm here just giving out things that I have to work towards in order to improve my situation, because ain't nobody coming to save me, right? So anyway, you guys, hit that, come back. Let's talk about it. And tell me your financial goals for yourself. Is 10K is a good number for you? You might need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 20K. Anyway, just come back, get in the comment section. Let's discuss it. I'm so happy for the people that have been showing up and just with the encouragement. Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you for your likes. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for wishing me well on my journey, and the same for you too, because we gotta figure it out, right? Nobody's coming to save us. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. This is PS, your auntie.